Good morning, dear students. We will read today the next lesson, lesson 3, The Man Who Loved All. So let's read the lesson and learn about it. Okay, open your book. The Man Who Loved All. Please look at the book. There was a time when people were brought in chains to the market and sold like oxen or horses. They were brought from the African jungles. They were sold to the white wealthy men in Europe and America. So there was a time when people were brought in chains to the market and sold like oxen and horses. Okay? They were brought from African jungles. So these people were brought from African jungles. They were sold to the white wealthy men in Europe and America. And these people were sold to the white wealthy people of Europe and America. This practice was called slavery. So this type of practice was called slavery. These slaves had to work for the rich owners and bought them owners who bought them from the market. So these slaves had to work for these owners, rich owners who bought them from the market. Okay. The condition of these slaves was worse than that of animals. They were treated mercilessly and they worked day and night. So this people's condition was very bad. They were treated mercilessly. They were treated like animals. They had to work day and night. Okay. Next, slavery was abolished by Abraham Lincoln when he was the President of the United States of America. So the slavery was abolished or removed by Abraham Lincoln when he was the President of the United States of America. Abraham Lincoln is a world famous name. It is interesting to know how this lover of mankind traveled from a poor wooden cabin to the White House. So Abraham Lincoln is a famous name. Okay, we are talking about the person who is that Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. So we are talking about the person. Who is that person? The great person, that is Abraham Lincoln. Okay. His name is famous. And it is interesting to know how this lover of mankind, okay, this is the man who loved all mankind, or we could say this is the man who loved all. Abraham Lincoln loved all. Okay, so it is interesting to know how this lover of mankind traveled from poor wooden cabin to the White House. Okay. Now next, Abraham Lincoln was born on 12th February 1809 in a log cabin. His father Thomas Lincoln was a poor farmer and mother Nancy was an illiterate housewife. The family, after wandering from place to place, settled in a heavily forested area. Lincoln, who was a healthy boy, helped his father in farming. He cleared the forest for farming by felling trees with an axe. So Abraham Lincoln was born on 12th February 1809 in a log cabin. His father Thomas Lincoln was a poor farmer and mother Nancy was an illiterate housewife. Illiterate means not educated. So Abraham Lincoln's father was very poor farmer. Then mother was not educated. Okay, illiterate. The family, after wandering from place to place, they settled in Indiana, a heavily forested area. Lincoln, who was healthy boy, helped his father farming. So Lincoln was very healthy boy. So he helped his father in farming. Okay. He cleared the forest for farming by felling the trees with an axe. Are you getting it? Okay. Now next. Young Lincoln spent his childhood without any schooling. The poor condition of the family didn't permit Lincoln to attend school. Moreover, being an isolated and remote region, the place where they were living had no schools nearby. So, here isolated, that means not joined with others, that is separate. Okay, isolate. So, isolate means separate. Separate. Okay. Isolate means separate. So here, young Lincoln spent his childhood without any education, means without going to the school. Okay. The poor condition of the family didn't permit Lincoln to attend school because they were very poor that they could not send him for the studies. Okay. Moreover, being an isolated and remote area, isolated means separate and remote area, due to that village area, there was no school nearby, so he did not go for studies. Okay, he did not go to school. Next, in 1818, tragedies struck the family. Abraham's mother died. Now there was nobody to look after Lincoln and his elder sister. So in the following year, Thomas Lincoln married Sarah Bush Johnson, a widow with 3 children. The children liked their stepmother and she loved Abraham and his sister. So in 1818, tragedy took place in the family. That time Abraham's mother died. Now no one was there to look after the family. Okay, Lincoln and his elder sister. So the following years, after some years, Thomas Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln's father, got married with Sarah Bush Johnson, a widow with 3 children. The children liked their stepmother and she also loved Abraham and his sister very much. Okay. So did you understand how Abraham Lincoln spent his life and what he did in his life? So did you understand? Okay. So we will stop the class here. In the next class, we will be continuing the same chapter. Okay. Read and come. See you in next class. Thank you.